All right. Thank you for checking out my video. I'm not going to be one of those people that rambles on before I finally get to the point. All right. So anyhow, this is one of my favorite cars. This is a Masacro. This car's traction is excellent. For me, it drives very well. Now, I wanted to give people the heads up on the Ruiner 2000 and not be one of those people that is just raving about all its positives. You need to know everything in regards to this vehicle, all the truths, or to be more accurate, my opinions about this vehicle that may end up being a truth for you. Let's first go and pick up the car, right? Now, while we do that, I also will give you a comparison to the car that is actually based off of, which is the Ruiner itself, the basic Ruiner. I want to show you stats, and we all know, obviously, anybody that knows anything knows that the Ruiner 2000 is supposed to be a resemblance, or hold a resemblance to K.I.T.T from Knight Rider, old TV show back in the day. Let me see if I can luck out and find a Ruiner. It's not one. Alright. Actually, I might find one along the way, so I'll just drive. Anyhow, the price tag for the Ruiner 2000, let me show you that right fast, is exceptionally high. And as it would be, in my opinion, not worth its price tag. Whether it be aesthetically or even feature-wise. I'll explain why. So yeah, I'm not one of the people that is jumping through hoops about the car. I was very happy to see it in the game at the time. But just like everything else with regards to Rockstar, the fine print is not shown or read. Now, yes, don't get me wrong, there are uses for the car, but the negatives, in my opinion, outweigh the positives. I'll rush through as quickly as I can. One of the things I enjoy is my wife likes to watch me play my games, so she always knows, you know, when I've actually done something really cool or whatever have you, and she's always like one of the people to first witness it. So now, I had earned most of the money in the game. I mean, I earned most of the money for the car within the game. Then, to offset the price tag, I went ahead and decided to purchase a shark card. I got the highest one. I got the $8 million one. And I'm not happy that I did that now, because the car is not as cracked up to being what I thought it would be. There's a reason why they don't show you the stats for these vehicles, okay? And then they want to try to claim, you know, no responsibility for what you end up purchasing. But like us, you know, that's like, you know, getting something that's supposed to look like a gun from them, and then the shit doesn't shoot bullets, you know, and then they tell you, well, you know, nobody said it shot bullets. That's a bunch of crock, because if you're trying to make something look like something else that does the ability, then you're implying that it's most likely can do the same thing. All right, so you don't have to say a lie to actually have it be a lie. So Rockstar, you're liars. All right, so that's one. Two, as I'm gonna prove everything, the car is not bulletproof. Now, yeah, I know you might have the people out there thinking, oh, well, that would break the game and all that other stuff. Yeah, all right, fine, yeah. There are things that could break the game. But let's be honest, I mean, everything has an answer for everything within this game, as long as the person has done the work to earn access to it, such as the Hydra, jets, the buzzard, so forth and so forth, right? All right. So we know there's an answer for everything if you go ahead and look for it. Now, let's start off by telling you some of the cool things that it can do. Yes, I'm sure you've probably seen it in other videos, but I'll just make sure I cover it too, so nobody thinks that I'm just hating on this car. I purchased it, so I couldn't possibly be hating on it. I like it. As a person that owns it now, I can give you my honest opinion about the car that I own. The car can shoot bullets. Okay? You do L1 to do that. Alright? Now, Unless these are rubber bullets, explain to me why it takes so long to destroy a basic vehicle. These cars are not armored. So let's just really... Of course, I'm going to get some heat. Cool. This is perfect. Do you see the rate of fire this car is giving? That takes way too long. And not very many of us are going to have the opportunity to just sit still while you're able to light a car up with this. You're most likely going to be moving. So this is what it's going to look like, really. This, you're not going to be able to destroy shit with this. You sure as hell won't be able to shoot the driver either, because you can't control the reticle. So that makes this an issue. Let's call Lester real quick and get rid of this. Look at what's happening right now.
What service are you looking for?
You remove that, please. Thank you.
Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
The window should have been bulletproof. That big ass target that they have on the back of the car fucks the whole aesthetic of the car up. Alright? And then it also makes you an easy target to be shot in the back of the head. Even if they only wanted to make 1 or 2 windows bulletproof, the back window could have been bulletproof and the front, which means you can only shoot the driver from the side. Whatever. There's a bunch of ways that they could have made this car better. The car could have its own shield meter, meaning after it sustains a certain amount of damage, it no longer can resist damage. And then you have to either leave the gunfight that you're in, which which encourages you to take off and use the car's capabilities, or the car will start to sustain damage. But before that, it could be like the meter is completely as a force field for the car that allows the car to maintain its beautiful look. I don't know why they chose not to do that. Instead, I get the jumping meter. Now, this is fine. The jumping is cool and has very many purposes, great purposes. And then it can even be balanced out with a parachute that you have at all times. There is no recharge for the parachute other than it needing to be activated when you're airborne. Now, the meter goes up fairly quick. The problem is that I hate it when they try to give you the world and then take away the earth, so to speak. It's like, it cancels each other out. So while I may be able to jump and shoot, the car sustains damage upon landing. That's one, which, by the way, has a crazy high value. I'll show you that when I go to repair the vehicle. Because if you repair it in any other place other than the vehicle warehouse, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So this is what it looks like inside. Now, when I said about giving you the world and taking away the earth, the car has no horn. I gave it one. You can't use that. Now, I know people might think it's just a freaking horn, right? But sometimes I've actually used it in the past to let people know where I'm located because they can't find me sometimes on the map, because the game has glitches. So that's one. So you took away a basic item, a basic thing that every car that's ever been made for the most part has. So I don't have a horn, but I can jump. I can't use my actual character weapons. As you can see, look, I have my weapons, all right? You can shoot in most vehicles. In this car, you cannot shoot at all, because the same freaking button that you need to use your weapons is the same one that is required to shoot and use the car. That's stupid. I don't know, Rockstar was either lazy, sleeping, or they just don't give a fuck. But I don't know why they did that. Maybe to give the car a disadvantage. So yeah, like, in other words, once you run out of your rubber bullets, once you run out of your missiles and then all you have are the rubber bullets, you pretty much have to get out of the vehicle that's supposed to be your asset so that you can use your weapon. Nah, Rockstar, that was really dumb. All right, there's a better way you could have done that. So you're telling me I paid over $5 million? The car pretty much amounts to being $8 million or more. I paid $8 million plus to have a car that gives me limits rather than gives me options. Why is that? All right. So whether I paid with fake money from the game and earned it all the way up, which is an arm and a leg in itself, or I paid real life money even if I paid fake money, my time is precious. All right. So I don't want to have given over $8 million worth of my time to find out that I have a car that has limits. That's just dumb. All right. So now, if you decide you want to jump, and let's say, you know, every once in a while, you know, in a speed chase, you're going to make mistakes. So let's say you jump and then you push forward too hard. That's what's going to happen. And your front grille gets fucked up. Just the front grille alone's price tag when you go to get it repaired at a mod shop is over $6,000. All right. That's higher than any other vehicle, to my knowledge, that you get repaired in the mod shop that the mod shop will repair. So that's that. Now, the car's traction sucks as well. I don't want to spin in place when I need precision. Speed is no good unless you have accuracy. So going really fast and then not being able to take a turn because that happens is dumb. Now, I'm gonna do it even better just to show you what I mean. All right. In situations like this, people think, you know, this is cool. You see, you got this wall here, and maybe, you know, in a tough spot, you just can't get out, right? All right. So you go ahead. That's cool, right? Yeah. All right. It's not cool when it's costing me fucking money. And the only way for me to fix the damn thing is for me to go all the way out here out of my way so that I can get the damn car repaired. All right. The fact that I can slide a few feet before I actually come to a full stop is not cool. There are certain parts of the car that should have been bulletproof and armor, I mean indestructible, meaning that you can't see bullets on it, you can't see scratches on it, because once the front gets messed up, it's not quite kit anymore, if that's what they were going for, which I believe they were. Now let's go to the mod shop. There we go. And anybody that's thinking to themselves, you know, you can't be mad because you got what you paid for. Look at that. That's a $9,200 car. I mean, $9,200 price tag to repair the car. All right. That's ridiculous. So, of course, unless, I mean, you just like throwing money away. Look, you can't even sell this vehicle. I just want to add that too, by the way. So even if I go ahead and spin this, I'm going to do that right now. Look, there is no selling this. So you're just jerked all around. It's like you're stuck with something that doesn't quite function well. You're stuck with something that gives you limits. So now, let's say I want to go ahead and I wanted to use it during a mission. You can't use it during a mission that has nothing to do with the car in itself. Meaning I can't call the car to me, or I can't even pick it as an option. The mechanic does not deliver this car. Your secretary does not give you this car. So if I get out, you can still do all the things with it that, you know, such as, there you go. See, there's an option, request special vehicle. Yeah, I could request it. It says you already have an active vehicle. Now, you can only call for it sometimes, and then there are times when it will come to you damaged. It literally will come drive part of the way and will come to you damaged because it's smashed into God knows what. Now, if I wanted to request my personal vehicle, I could do that, but it says it's already nearby. Let's go further away. There we go.
Hey,
All right. Let's see if we can do it this time. All right. I would have to go further. Let's see if I can stop this guy.
I'm totally free. Ah!
Oh my God, it's the slowest car in the world. All right, so here we are, a little bit down the way. Alright, this should be a good distance. Here we go. Alright. So, let's say I'm in a situation and I need my car. Let's get it over here, right? Look at that. I can't call it because it says, you see now, I'm far away. I have it, Ruiner 2000, it's faded out. You already have an active special vehicle. Now, yeah, I have it out, so give it to me. What the fuck? So let's say I'll call it this way then. All right, so. Any day. All right. Let me show you what came to me. Let's see what came to me. Oh, look. Kit transformed into a basic car. Look at that. This is not my kit. This is not my Ruiner 2000. This is my regular fucking car. What is this, Rockstar? So I can't call for my special vehicle in any way, shape, or form? All right, you know what? Maybe I did it wrong. So let's call my secretary because she's a CEO and she has something to do with my vehicle warehouse and things like that, right? Yeah. So I know y'all had the good sense to give me a way to call my $5 million vehicle. Let's see what she does for me because this isn't working.
You're through to HQ.
All right. Can you give? Oh no, you can't because you only have two fucking options. Oh yes, I request helicopter and get an impounded vehicle. Well, it wasn't impounded and it's not a helicopter, so I have no way of calling it. So let's see. Let's go and find out what happened to my very expensive, time-consuming vehicle. I'm sorry for cursing, by the way. I'm just really peeved at this nonsense. Let me see what. Let's go and find it. Because I guess, Kit maybe got tired and he just decided to call it a day when in my time of need. Because the last thing you want to know, and especially if you're under fire and you need to get out of Dodge or, you got a 4-star wanted level, is that your car left you. Nobody really... Turn that off, please. Yeah. You don't want to find out that you've been left in the lurch because your car that's supposed to be your asset, your advantage, has left you to fend for yourself. It's bad enough that when you're in the car, you can't even use weapons. I don't know if, the Ruiner 2000 has a weapon code, even though it has mass destruction all over its front grille. I don't get the idea here, Rockstar, what you're going for. Because if that's your attempt at balance, then you have no idea what you're doing. And that's been proven in many other vehicles that you've come out with. But I digress. All right, here we go. So picture yourself in a country, way, way away from the city. See, I'm conveniently nearby, only a few, but look, my car is here though. So this is what he decided to do when I need him. So I don't know if you can get the point now. A weaponized vehicle that doesn't let you use your weapons is a ridiculous concept. A weaponized vehicle that's special, that can't be called, is ridiculous. A weaponized vehicle that costs you a whole bunch of money, that costs you more money every time you get it damaged, for a feature that is naturally going to get it damaged, is dumb. A vehicle that has a mediocre speed and very sub-mediocre traction is dumb. A vehicle that can't brake is dumb. A vehicle that has no horn is dumb. A vehicle that has weapons that you can't aim is dumb. Vehicle with huge ass windows on it that can't resist even the most minute weapon or bullet is dumb, Rockstar. Alright, so let's take it home because I spent my hard-earned money and I'm thinking, you know what? I know what I can do. This needs to be as close to me as possible so that I can always just get it in my time of need, because, you know, I'm thinking now I might be the ish as a result of me having my proverbial kit car. So let's go ahead and enjoy the fruits of our labor. Now I'm gonna just give you an idea how fast this car can go. This is modded up all the way. That's right? I mean, is anybody watching this? Are you really impressed with that? Do you feel like, whoa, that was, you know, that's really something? I doubt it. I mean, the freaking oppressor goes faster than that. You know what I mean? I mean, the car doesn't even have turbo, for Christ's sakes. So let's get it in my car. Oh, look at that. What does it say up there on the top left? This vehicle cannot be stored in your garage, but it's a car, so I don't understand what's the problem. Why can't I put it away? Oh, it's because it's special ed. What is this? You know, maybe, you know, that means I wouldn't even be able to put it in my CEO. Now, mind you, I needed a CEO company to have this vehicle. The car doesn't even talk, for Christ's sakes. I mean, the car could have said hello. It could have said, tell me how many people were in the area. You know, something. I mean, they don't gotta actually have the actor who did the damn thing, but it would have been a nice little Easter egg to have the car be like, you know, sir or miss or whatever, you know, you have so and so over here to your left. Okay, fine, cool. Shoot, I mean, they could have put guns on the side of the car so that something. It could have been on a swivel, you know, so that it does something. Nothing. So, I mean, there could have been even a special modification for this vehicle so that it does have bulletproof windows. The windows cannot be destroyed, you know, but you can't shoot out of it unless you roll your window down, which could have been easily, configured with the right directional, which is used to do a convertible. I don't understand why this car has the kind of limits that it does for its price tag. At best, this vehicle is worth $2 million, even with the missiles. $2 million. I don't care if they wanted to shorten the range on the missiles. It's $2 million plus dollars. That's it. They could take away all of the prerequisites for the vehicle and just sell the vehicle as it is, and it's just $2 million. So anyway, yeah. This is my truth to you about what this car really is. By the way, if you ever, you know, the nice little, what do you call it, Easter egg about the car is that if you put the car for no one to be able to access it, including crew members, anybody that tries to open your car will be tased. It will actually fall to the ground, shaking uncontrollably. If this car has any other secrets that have yet to be discovered, I don't know it, and apparently nobody else does either, because I've looked for other videos to see anything about it, and it's just not there. Alright, so besides the obvious, being able to jump and mess my car up is a pointless endeavor. Alright? Being able to shoot and destroy things with limited missiles is very, what do you call it, underwhelming. And having machine guns that don't destroy with this high rate of fire. Here we go. Let's try it again. I can't control it. I can't move it up. I would only shoot the car. You cannot shoot the person. Does this look right to you? Do you say to yourself, well, they needed to balance it? I mean, is that what we're looking for here? Then take away the ability to use a tank on the damn street. Take away the ability to use a jet in the freaking air and hone in on anybody that you want to atomize. So there's no excuse. They can't say a damn thing, especially when the shit's more expensive than a damn jet. Okay, so it's just, there's nothing that they can say. I mean, the freaking oppressor is more exciting to do. The freaking oppressor flies, Christ, or hovers, or however you want to, or glides. But it does something way better than this car. Shoot, they could have made the car even, I don't know, float on water like they done the other four-wheeler. You know, something other than this nonsense. But more importantly, I don't want my car getting destroyed for basic nonsense like this. The cops should be perplexed as to why they can't destroy me or kill me, you know. That back window turns into a freaking weakness. So anyway, this is Ethromel. Thanks for viewing. You know, don't waste your money, guys. I mean, it's not worth it. I ended up being the proverbial martyr, you know, for it. I love the fact that a look of K.I.T.T is in the game, but I'm not happy with the functioning. Okay, so what do I want for them to do? I want them to give us bulletproof windows. Okay, I want us to give us a shielding for the armor of the vehicle. I don't care if you want to make us do a mission to earn the damn thing so we can get all the bells and whistles that are involved with this car. But don't charge me the high price tag that you do and then tell me that this car has limits. That pisses me off, and I will never give Rockstar any more of my money. I don't give a F what they come out with. I mean, okay, I'm not doing it. This is unacceptable, and I'm tired of them lying to us. I mean, when you go, let me just tell you this real quick too. When you go to see what you need to do to get this car, it doesn't tell you all the information needed. Okay, they make it seem like it's so simple. Be a CEO, and look right there. Complete the ruin the 2000 special vehicle work as a CEO to unlock the Securo Serve trade price. Now this one says nothing. Okay. Now maybe it's because I own the vehicle, whatever, but it said the same definition before I had purchased it. I got the CEO thing, and then to my surprise, I had to also get and I told you that you have to get the vehicle warehouse, but then I had to do something else. After I got the CEO and the vehicle warehouse, the car was still locked. That was, you know, surprising to me. Okay, so then they tell you that you have to go ahead and do the mission. Now the mission to get the car is locked until you get 36 cars in your freaking vehicle warehouse. So what it really amounts to is you have to buy a CEO company, you have to buy a vehicle warehouse, you have to do 36 missions to get the mission for this car, and maybe then the price tag of $4 million unlocks for you. So this car is worth over $8 million. Rockstar, you better do something better, man. I mean, real talk, this doesn't look good for you, okay? You might have a lot of people out there missing the point and being raving up and down about a jumping, shooting vehicle, but the car has too many damn disadvantages for it to be worth this price, and you're not going to make anything close to the type of money you thought you were going to do, okay? My fool ass bought the vehicle, but you've lost more money from the future than you could have gained what you just got now in the present. So that's your loss, not really mine. All right, Ethromel, signing off. Thank you.